Hello, ladies and gentlemen, back there, adult teen Ellie. Welcome to a bit of an interesting video I'm going to be doing, or at least a video series, I think. Depending on what I do, it's depending on how well this works, or what I'm planning to do. It's really all dependent on, like, different factors. But I got footage recorded for this, so I might as well do it. Okay. I'm pretty sure everyone should know what this game is at this point. It's almost past a decade old, like, I think maybe 2 decades old? Or, I think it's just 1 decade. Right? 2008, right? Yeah, man, it's a decade old. Ugh, anyway, sorry for any drops in frame rates, cuts, stuff like that, issues. I don't know what's wrong with both the footage and or the recording of this. It's like, I'm not sure what's happening. But anyway, yeah, everyone should know what Team Fortress 2 is, at least in concept of the game. It's a team-based, multiplayer online shooter, free to play nowadays. Used to be paid for, but nowadays it's no longer that. But, you know, there's that thing for you. So, yeah, I'm not sure what else to say other than just, well, I'm playing this game. I've been playing this game for a little while now, both on someone else's server and also on my own. Well, not on my own server, just online and stuff like that. So you know, there's gonna be like these types of things where I'm gonna be playing certain parts, playing games, or playing online games just for the heck of it. And Team Fortress 2 was one of them because I wanted to record footage of it. I didn't have my original recording for it, so I didn't care for it, so there you go. Also, if you're noticing some cuts here and there, like different stuff like this, here and that, that's because I decided, hey, why not actually just get rid of, like, certain parts that weren't really all that great. I don't know, I really don't think it's necessary to show everything, well, this is post-edited anyway, so might as well just put in my own recording of what I'm talking about, so, yeah. I will say, as an overall whole, I think Team Fortress 2 is alright. It's straight to the point, but it's kind of a bit, depending on who you ask, it's not the greatest for, what do you call it? Not the greatest for anyone who wants to, get into it, like, actually get into it, because it's not that it isn't friendly to newcomers. It's just that if you're really more into games with some more depth to it than what Team Fortress depth, or at least some more interesting little flashy stuff, like like Overwatch, for example, with its ability systems, straightforwardness, not anything else. Just abilities, power, stuff like that, some other stuff. And Team Fortress has some of that, but not directly. And overall, though, it's not bad. Like, it's not bad that you can't really do that either. It's just that, it's less directive and, it's more direct and more frank with what it has and what it doesn't have than other shooters. It's free, so that makes sense. And everyone else on this, game has been on this for a long time, so it makes sense that, to a degree, a lot of people would be better at this than some other people would expect, so it's not an issue that's the thing, it's just, makes sense. Although I'm playing on casual, like, online casual, so, yeah, those types of things vary depending on who you ask. He's like, some people say, online casual isn't the best for people, or at least the best for certain players, especially those who play, medic, because, you're really not getting much when it comes to being the medic in this game. Well, actually, what do you call it, in just, like, normal casual play. And that's weird, because the thing about, like, normal casual play for medics is that, it makes sense, but at the same time, I'm not against it. Like, I understand the issues, with playing medic, at least in casual, because a lot of people just, they don't play medic too much, and not many people actually play the character medic in casual. So, I'm dealing with that type of issue, I guess. So there's always that issue of never really dealing with this type of stuff, but that's a different story for a different time. At least that's what I've heard about, and you know, some of this gameplay actually shows that not that many people play Medic. At least that's what I'm assuming. And there's a lot of assumptions, and it's not completely 100% wrong. I don't know, depending on who you ask. So, you know, I have played this game long enough to know, like, its ins and outs and the actual mechanics of it, but I haven't gotten anything really, like, what I think would work for me, mainly because, I don't know, I just don't, I haven't used it too much, so depending on who you ask, it may be a bit different here and there. I will say, I will switch off Medic at some point, just not now, like later on in the video series, because I'm gonna cut these up a lot from my original footages, which were about, hold on, how long was this video again? Right, each of my recording sessions were 30 minutes, and a few good matches happened, but I'll cut off at 15 minutes, because I really can't go for that long for this type of stuff. I don't know, I just don't feel that type of, like, that type of, not commitment, just, like, that type of thing to it. Maybe it's just me, maybe I could actually stomach more time, but, I'm trying to, like, cut up videos enough to where I can, like, be able to record before things, not get out of hand, just before I have to stop recording so that way I can play other games. At least for the series games that I'm trying to do for a longer time. Also, trying to think. There's some issues here and there with some lag here and there for my setup. Usually the game just runs well enough without an issue, like, oh, it runs very smoothly, but then all of a sudden, boom, it just freaking, like, starts chugging and starts having issues. It feels as if whoever was in charge, or it feels like my game's just saying, you don't deserve a good, decent frame rate. I will say, I'm dropping into games that already have, like, players fighting / already doing stuff. So, I'm new to this, and as you can see by my level, I'm pretty sure you could see my level. I haven't really, you know, done much. I will say, I don't dislike Team Fortress 2. Like, I think it's a solid game. Everyone else thinks it's solid, and everyone thinks it's still fun. Although, a lot of people, at least from certain videos I hear, kind of have issues with it nowadays. It depending on who you ask and how you feel about weapons, setup, stuff like that, I don't know. I tried my best to understand it, at least look up videos about it, but it's not something I'm looking at and thinking, oh, I understand, like, Team Fortress 2 100%. I don't know. I will say, I might show off some stats real quick on some characters I have. Because the most I've ever played at is a Medic so far, and that's only because, well, I just like healing people, I guess. If I had to pick a secondary class I have been going to and, you know, sticking with so far, I think it's either Pyro or Demo Man. At least that's what I'm hoping I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get good with either or. So, you know, and I understand people don't like Pyro or Demo Man that much, but he's not terrible either, and I do like the abilities that they have, or some of the stuff they can give. So I don't know. Jesus Christ. Anyway, so, you know, depending on who you ask and depending on how things go, or at least for me, if you ask me, I think I do well with Pyro. Well, I do well with, what do you call it? Oh yeah, Medic, and then I do well with Pyro. Demo Man is still someone I'm practicing with. And the other classes I haven't like, had no time with, it's just that I don't play them as often as others. For example, Soldier. I've been playing him a little bit, but haven't really gotten that great with him at all. or haven't got that much practice in with him. So, you know, there's that. Another character I think and then there's just some characters I don't think I'll be playing as, like, at least not, like, well, not, like more than for a few minutes, maybe. And that would be a Sniper and Spy. Like, I know certain people can actually make that work, and trust me, that's very good that certain people can make those characters work, but I don't know, I just don't see the appeal of playing as Spy or Sniper too much. Spy is kind of, well, you know, the coolest class in the game with the most stuff you can do with it, to some degree, but I'm not the biggest fan of it, so I'm not sure about it. So it's kind of depending on how you feel about it. You know, whether or not you think, oh, that's a good thing, bad thing, whatever. Whatever works for you, man. So, yeah. I don't know. Like, I don't know. I don't have issues with Spies or anything else. So, like, again, I don't hate Spies. I've played a good amount against them, with them, stuff like that. Haven't had too much issues. Oh, Jesus. But, sorry, I'm looking at the footage over, like, on my replays, and I got killed by a train. I'm not sure if it'll happen the same time you see this, but whatever. Anyway, so, you know, Spy, Sniper, and the Sniper are two characters I haven't played much of at all, and I don't know, I kind of don't care for them. I don't know. I know both of them can be very, like, good characters if you have a high enough training with them, / high enough skill ceiling to them. But for me, it just doesn't work as much as it does. Like, I don't know, it just doesn't do it to me as other characters do, I guess. I've tried to at least play a little bit more, you know, heavy, at least to a degree, because, I don't know, the character I hear isn't getting that much love in competitive. Such, you know, the same with Medic, at least, but that's a different story entirely. And I know, like, there are certain medics, or at least, certain, heavies that you've seen through here, but it's like for a good amount of other casual plays that I've seen that I played off-screen, yeah, I haven't seen that many people play heavy, that much outside of, you know, non-serious, just casual matches. I'm like, huh, that's kind of weird, but okay. Like, I'm not against it, but whatever. It depends on who you ask, how you do things, and whether or not certain things happen here and there. But overall, though, Team Fortress 2 is a solid game, and I think it's pretty good. Whether or not I actually like upload more of this stuff is more depending on what I edit, how I edit, stuff like that. I don't know, depending on who you ask. So I guess I can just say that this was just a lot of talking with nothing really specifically happening. And that's mainly because I guess I just haven't had that many friends to play this game with. Ooh. So I don't know, it's really all depending on who you ask and how things turn out, because certain things, certain episodes like this are going to be cut to 15 minutes to make it short, so that way I don't talk forever. And, you know, and maybe this series will just be me casually talking about nothing, I guess. I don't know what else to say other than just it's going to be casual talking somewhere. So I guess I'll talk about whatever's on my mind, maybe put a discussion, a topic in the video itself, you know, stuff like that. It depending, I don't know. It's really all dependent on whether or not who you ask and how I'm going to be doing this. I don't know, like, I'm really confused as to what I'm planning to do versus what I should do. It's more of a question, more of an answer, and it's more of a statement than anything else. So, I don't know. I guess I'll just end off the episode here, I guess. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video of Team Fortress 2 with whatever it is I'm going to be doing. So, hope to see you all next time for next video. Until then, sayonara, bye-bye. Take care.